Welcome to the second episode of the first season of Ninth Podcast. In the previous episode, we were talking about discipline. From my point of view, kinda everything starts from discipline. Actually, starts from within. But discipline is created by within, just with our own thoughts and everything that we build inside ourselves, inside our minds. That's why we started with the discipline. How important is to be disciplined, and how crucial is this next thing that I'm gonna talk about. Probably it's just a follow-up from the previous episode, but that's the point. So we're gonna talk today about consistency. Consistency is related with discipline, as you well know. But to be consistent, you can't always be disciplined, because sometimes, even at the start, or even when you're pretty good at it, you're gonna lack discipline. Doesn't matter how long you're practicing it, there will be a point in which you are just tired, you are exhausted. And then the consistency will help you to overcome any struggle. Consistency contains that secret material that you're gonna need every time so you can build yourself. And how to build consistency? With daily habits. Simple answer. In this podcast, I would like mostly to ask questions and to answering them from my point of view. So, if you are triggered, just answer the question by your point of view. And don't listen to me. Simple answer. So, the previous episode was just a starting point for something that will last as long as the universe. A legacy. Consider joining my newsletter, the newsletter of the podcast of the whole community. The whole community. This is something life-changing. I provided already a course in which you can change your life. Really simple, step by step. You just need to really focus and to really discover the truth about yourself. It's not something that will lead you to a mistaken path. Be sure about that. Because you're gonna look only inside. You cannot lost yourself when you are inside. Or at least you can find what you're looking for. So there is an introduction for the course. You can check it in the community, in the channel. Just join the newsletter, take that free book that I provide for you, free knowledge, just from the beginning, from the starting point, so you can take that fundamentals. Then join the community, and there you're gonna find the real knowledge. Really soon there will be so much more you can't even imagine. I'm excited. I'm so excited about it. This is the legacy that lasts and will last. So the episode right now will be constructed on some key points. The role of consistency in goal achievement. How to achieve a goal, any goal, with consistency. I already gave that knowledge somewhere. You need to find it. But I'll tell you, there is a formula. Free formula. When you take something. And what are the problems? They are problems, right? So how to solve a problem? With a formula. Because the formula is the way to reach the solution, find the solution. Consistency is crucial for reaching long-term goals. Because if you just want to achieve meditation 3 days in a row, that's not consistency. That's just 3 days of meditating, right? Meditation. Yeah, it's a good thing to do if you don't have anything else in your mind. But from my specific point of view, meditation can be done anywhere, at any time, at any point. Doesn't mean and doesn't matter if you're laying in the bed for 1 hour and listening to some breath techniques. Yeah, probably it will develop a lot of things in you. And I'm kind of recommending it. I was doing it as well. Help me. But look deeper. It's there is always a deeper plastic, just deeper than the surface. Always. You just need to look for it. So you need consistency. Consistency will be part of your destiny if you accept your destiny. Because it will be unbelievable to be inconsistent anymore, believe me. If you're enjoying your path, you're doing what you deserve, what you are meant for, it will be unbelievable to not do it. And by default, you're gonna become a consistent person, consistently doing daily habits every day, changing the daily habits that you have. I'm talking in so much details in the course. If you're willing to just take that opportunity. So the consistency also is related to every single success story. Every single one of them is related to it. How? And why? And why exactly those stories have the highest impact? You are listening to some podcast with a person that achieved something really big. He done it with long years of training and something. So it impacts millions. You run 30 marathons in 30 days. That impact is unbelievable big. But you have to do something before become that beast. You cannot become that beast from nothing, right? You need to start with the formula. To start setting the settings. Of course, we can start simple by setting a goal. And there is some concept called SMART. SMART goals, probably you heard of them. That means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. The last one is crucial. Specific goal, what that means. If you want to lose, let's say, 10 kilograms or 20 pounds or whatever, what that mean? If you just say to yourself, I want to lose some weight, okay, you're gonna lose 200 grams and then gonna gain them again. What means? I just want to lose weight. You don't even know your specific weight probably. If you measure it every day or every week, then you're gonna know it. You need to be specific. And be specific about your goals as well. I wanna lose 10 kilograms. Okay, then what to do? Starting setting up the path. I wanna lose 10 kilograms, then I'm gonna change my diet. Okay, what I'm eating now. What is my diet? I don't even know how I'm gonna lose the 10 kilograms. Then I'm gonna write down my whole diet. Every single of my products that I'm eating. Okay, but I don't know what are those products are created by and designed to be. You know, they could be anything nowadays. So then research every single product. At least read what's in the product. Okay, then now I know what food I'm eating, what it made from, how much I'm eating. Then I'm gonna change that and I'm gonna achieve the starting point, my goal. There is something called reverse engineering. Not only done for businesses or whatever, it can be done for everything. If I want to go to Paris, let's say, to go to Paris, what do I need? I need to know the path. So I'm not going outside and start looking for Paris, right? I'm taking the map, I'm setting a point on the map, I'm seeing about tickets, checking tickets, buying tickets. I'm not going outside and walking to Paris, right? Then how you expect to lose weight or do anything without knowing the path, without knowing the shortcuts, without knowing the exact strategy and formula? Measurable. What means measurable? Measurable goal is something that you can write down. If you take, let's say, the measures of your body, that means it's measurable, right? Not only that, it should be measurable within time. We're gonna get to that point. But it should be something that is realistic and achievable. So be specific, lose 10 kilograms, measurable. How long it will gonna take me to lose that 10 kilograms? And what do I need to lose that 10 kilograms? If it's impossible, not measurable. So you need to be sure that it's possible. Achievable. The same thing. Be sure that you can lose 10 kilograms. Be sure that you have the power to go and run, to do some jogging or go in the bars. Be sure that it's achievable, not only for you, but at all. Be sure that you have the time to lose the 10 kilograms. Because if you don't, and even if you have the best diet and everything is set up, you will not reach it. And you're gonna just get to that point where you are lying in your bed, looking at the sky through the roof, and will wondering yourself, what should I do? So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant. Be sure that it's relevant for you, that it's relevant for the community. I mean, if you want to lose 10 kilograms, be sure that there's gyms next to you, or there's a park you can go to run to. Imagine you want to lose 10 kilograms, but you live on Mars. How you gonna lose the 10 kilograms? Nobody does that on Mars. So be creative. Just think about the possibilities. How you can lose the 10 kilograms by home workout, by doing a training with bands, and then time bound. And I forgot, for the relevant, should be relevant for you. If you can't pull up yourself, don't go and try to pull up yourself 1 month every day in a row. Start with something small that will be relevant to your powers, to your knowledge. And time bound. Of course, if you don't set up an end goal, the goal will go to the eternity, will fade away. Or if it don't fade away, it will continue forever. What do you want? To reach that goal? Or to try reaching it? And trying and trying and trying. Then set up an end goal. I want to lose that 10 kilograms. Or I want to achieve that financial success in 3 months. How I'm gonna do that? Is it specific? Let's start from the back, from the reverse engineering. Is it time bound? I set up the end time. In 3 months I want to be financial free. Okay, I have the end. The end period. End time. Then is it relevant? How I'm gonna achieve my financial freedom through dropshipping? Is that relevant? It could be if you have money. But affiliate marketing? Could be. So look for the one that is relevant for you. If you don't have any money, start with free things. AI is all over the world now. Write blogs for free. So is it relevant? Let's say you find it something relevant. You have the end date. You have the relevant topic that you can do. Is it achievable? Of course it's achievable. So many people have done it before that. Just replicate the formula. Just see someone's formula and replicate it. I provided the formula as well. But my formula is the fundamentals. With my formula, you can achieve everything, not just the financial success. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we have the end date. It's relevant. We can achieve it because a lot of people achieved it already. Is it measurable? Yes, it's measurable because when I sell to those however many clients, I'm gonna be financial free. So it's measurable. I sell to 1,000 clients, I'm rich, that's it. Is it specific? Yes, it is. How? Because until that point, we're gonna have the end date. We're gonna have the topic. We're gonna have the client we are selling to. We're gonna create that person. Is it achievable? Yes, it is, because everybody else that achieved it through that exact same method done it. Is it measurable? Of course it is. We already measure the success. Is it specific? Yes, it is, because we founded a lot of things until now. We just need to finish the circle. How are we gonna finish the circle? We're gonna start. We're gonna start. And step by step, we're gonna solve every single problem that comes in front of us. This is the key point of those goals. So take advantage of them and find the formula, your formula. Those were my tips as well. And you can, of course, check my course. There you're gonna find one of the formulas, my formula, the key for the knowledge. Then, for the consistency, you're gonna need to build daily habits. Building the daily habits is one of the most hard thing. Probably you have addictions, probably you have problems, you have family, or you have parents that are just giving you all the responsibilities on the world that you don't want even to do. Their own responsibilities are on your back, and you can't even see your own core desire because everybody else giving their own desires to you. Your parents want you to be successful so they can live peacefully. They're just robbing you. I'm talking about that in my course as well. That's really big thing. And we need to talk about it. And we're gonna. But building daily habits, we're gonna tear your inner self apart and will create you. I had a lot of useful tips in the formula for changing daily habits. But start with something. Start with the change and continue with the progress. That means a lot of things, but do it. Research how you can change, how you can progress after that. I can give you the specific things, but they're in the formula. I have a different channel in which we'll provide step-by-step guides, but this is a podcast. We are talking what really matters here, not some tactics, 10 tips or some kind. Here are only what matters and who matters. So explore everything that gives you that positive energy. Explore what lifts you up and gives you the power to continue and to not stop. Explore what triggers your brain, yes, not your nerve system, not what triggers your anger, but your brain. Track the progress. This is important. In the formula, I provided a lot of things about it. Consider taking the formula. I recommend it with all of my heart. Okay, by consistency, you're gonna overcome challenges easily and easily every time. Common challenges is something that gives troubles to so many people, but you're gonna have something else. You're gonna be better. Almost everything. Just by simply applying the formula. And simply by knowing yourself and dominating yourself. That's why the course that I done called Dominate Yourself. While overcoming challenges, you're gonna stay motivated, because what is the most crucial thing for a man nowadays and any point of mankind? To just be active, to provide, and to have the power to achieve whatever he wants with his two hands, with his brain and his mindset. If you're in a dangerous situation and you allow yourself to stay calm, if you think before talk, you already overcome the challenge. And with that, you're gonna face the second time, the third time, the fourth time with so much self-esteem. Self-esteem is a superpower. Don't forget that. You need to achieve highest self-esteem you can for yourself, because of yourself, and because you deserve it. In this world, only people that have the self-esteem, the knowledge, deserves to be better than everybody else. The power of small steps. By applying small steps, you're gonna have a significant progress one day. Consistent steps toward your goal is what matters. Today, to build the funnel. Tomorrow, to make the emails. The other day, to change the domain to custom domain. The day after that, to learn how to edit some shorts. After that, to upload your first video. After that, to schedule your next month with videos. After that, if you get banned from the platform, to find a new way, to find a different platform. The struggle will continue, but consistency will give you that power to not quit. And I'm begging you, learn to relax when you are close to quit. I done that mistake many times, and I'm ashamed. You don't have to be. Millions of people, billions of people are ashamed because of that. You don't have to be. Use the consistency wisely. Then you can research some studies. While you are doing the small steps, you always want to learn. You can learn from people who are better. Learn only from people who are better. Only. And compare yourself only with people who are worst. You know why? Because when you're comparing to somebody that is same as you or better, you're gonna be crushed. That's why you need to learn from them. And if you learn from people who are worse than you as well gonna be crushed. But even worse, your self-esteem will gonna be crushed. Your family probably it's not better than you at the most things or at your journey, and they can stop you. They can tell you that this is something that will never happen. Okay, and what will gonna happen with you? If you don't have that mental power, if you're not meant to be someone, you're gonna go back to being no one, even if you sparkled that fire. So be careful. Learn only from who are better. Compare only with who are worst. My whole life I had those people that are saying and telling me that I'm not gonna achieve anything. I was getting mad at one point, but realize that your destiny is only your destiny. Your responsibilities are only your responsibilities, and you're responsible of overcoming those people, of overcoming those saying that you will not achieve it, because you have that destiny. I was talking with so many people back in the days when I was looking for approval, let's say, and some members of my family, most of them, are telling I'm not gonna achieve anything and to stop fly in the clouds. One day I was working for this millionaire guy, and he was so straight to the point with every single of his words. I was talking with him and he was seeing himself in me. He was seeing the fire in me. But I didn't have anything at that point. I had only my self-esteem. And I was working, I was doing everything more than perfect. Because I had all that knowledge from my past failures, in which I didn't give up. I just found a new way to fail. I never give up. And I was talking with him and he said, yes. He never, when I told him that I want to be a millionaire and to have that legacy and to follow it and to lead, he never laughed at me. He not even for a second wondered or even questioned me. The only thing that he said was, yes, you're gonna become successful. You're gonna reach that point. Probably I was too much in a rush because I was talking that I'm gonna be a millionaire in 1.5 years. He said to me, I can promise you, I don't know in 1.5 years if you're gonna become a millionaire, but in 10 years, I promise you, you will never think about money. So you can just put on a scale freedom and wealth and being rich. So then I lost that opportunity because my whole life I was believing so much in myself. I believe in myself so much that it's sinful. It's a sin to believe in yourself that much. And from my point of view, you won't reach that level. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait 10 years. But this person was done everything by himself from the ground, and he didn't even question my beliefs for a second. And he was the person that knows what he's doing. I was not. And the other people that don't know what they're doing, they're telling you, you don't know what you're doing. When you have the path and you actually know, you just didn't done it already. Yet, I mean. Didn't done it yet. So that was a story of my small steps. I have so much more stories I can give you, and I hope we build that legacy with all my heart. Then you can highlight the real world examples of how consistency worked to teach yourself to learn about those people. Start reading biographies, of course. Best thing you can do in your life, read a biography. And I have something else in the formula that will make you different. That will make you different to the point that you'll never be the same again. Simple thing. Simple, brain changing. But you need to know the formula, and I provided a useful tip that you can apply immediately just by closing your eyes, nothing else. And no, it's not imagine something. No, applicable and something that will change you forever. Then you need to have the tools and the resources for goal tracking. Take that paper, take that notebook and write down every single day. Write down what you want, write down everything, your thoughts. You know, one of the most successful people in the whole world back in the days, the people that are creating this world we're living, they're designing the structures of it, of every concept. They had, every single one of them had their own notebook, and most of them are just, they were talking to themselves. Imagine writing a book 300 pages long, talking to yourself. I'm gonna tell you something. We create our thoughts, and we can only think out loud. When you're speaking it out, when you record yourself like me right now, or when you're writing it down, you actually creating the connections. Before that, when you think just in your mind, the connections are not that strong. You're gonna be amazed what you can achieve if you just speak out loud. So if you want, you can use apps, techniques. You can track your progress by any method. You just learn about something different if you want. Go and check some guides. And then just start doing it. Action is what it takes to make the difference. In this commercial world, in this physical world, you need physical actions to achieve a physical reactions, and then to achieve a physical goals. So that was the whole concept about consistency in this video. Probably there will be 2 videos per week, one in Friday and one in Sunday. And I hope you like the conversation with myself, the monologue. Become a part of it. I'll be glad to hear every single one of you speaking out loud. Thank you for your time.